That's correct.
So tell us about the story about how this marriage between Brabus and Axopar started.
Yeah, so Brabus and Axopar formed a partnership because the Axopar 37 has an award-winning, very capable, high-performing hull, something that is similar to Brabus choosing Mercedes as a lot of their initial upfit vehicle.
Right.
So with the award-winning 37 hull, Brabus reinforces the transoms to take on the larger horsepower with the twin 450 racing engines. Has that high-performing sharp entry bow with the twin steps. So we get both a very efficient boat, a high-performing boat with an excellent seakeeping ability and extremely generous and responsive ride.
Now, it speaks to the quality of what Brabus started with when we know that the Brabus owner actually was towing an Axopar behind one of his other boats, but he fell in love with it, and that's the reason he decided to Brabusize it.
And that's correct, yeah. So the Bushman family purchased an Axopar 37 because they liked what it was capable of. They decided that, much like their automobiles, they wanted to upfit it to their higher level of scale. So they went painted it black, put the larger engines on it. Kind of became, its own little entity. Axopar and Brabus were able to form this partnership to provide something that's going to be a little bit higher performing, a little bit more exclusive for a more limited clientele. Somebody who's looking for something that, not everybody is going to be able to obtain. It's going to be more exclusive, but it's still going to give them that nice, comfortable ride and high performance for them and their families.
All right, so for those people who are not familiar with, have never been on, say, an Axopar boat, and this is a newer name, this one's been Brabusized, but when we ride in, and we are going to take a ride in it, folks, what are the differences they're going to notice?
Yeah, so one of the differences you're going to notice is just the performance aspect of it. With the higher end materials, it's a heavier boat, so it has a softer ride. It's going to have a quieter ride, and you're going to feel that there isn't going to be any jostling, any movement of any of the internal components. Also, with those twin 450 racing engines on it, this thing is going to scream, right?
Yes.
We're going to be hitting speeds of about 65 miles an hour on the top end today, but we're going to be doing some sharp turns at 40-45 miles an hour. We're not going to have any cavitation, no slippage of the hull. The boat is just going to perform exactly how you want it to perform. When we turn the wheel, the boat's going to respond immediately. We're not going to try to crash through some waves. It's just going to slip right through them. It's a very impressive riding boat.
Awesome. Let's take a step aboard and start taking a look at it.
Absolutely. All right, Nathan, I'll have you grab here and take a step on.
Alrighty. Oh, it's a grab rail. It's not just function. I mean, it's not just looks.
No, so it has a dual functionality.